Hello, pets, bitches, and losers, and all you fabulous dogs. Hold on, I need to change my glasses. Yeah. So, how the fuck is everybody? I had to take my little tiny itty bitty dog to the vet yesterday. She's just gotten arthritis. You know, she has 3 legs and she's hurting. So the vet literally was like, you need to carry her around for like the next 2 weeks. Don't let her. I'm like, fuck. This dog had this planned. You know, that's the only person I submit to, or the only thing I submit to is my dogs. Well, yeah, certain dogs. My big dogs, I don't submit to them. But anywho, I had a very interesting question on my Curious Cat that I answered this morning, and I kind of wanted to address it this way. The girl said something to the effect about you had said something about in, I think it's part 4, the interview with the Red Queen, about, you know, unconditional, you know, being unconditional, like supporting women unconditionally. And she's like, for instance, I don't agree with, now I apologize if I am not, you know, saying this verbatim. I'm just saying it, you know, thinking what it off the top of my head. She's like, I think women say they're okay with their men going to strip clubs because they basically want to look like they support other women. And she said, yeah, and the women say, well, you know, if I get to go. And her whole thing was, I think that's BS, because basically, now mind you, I'm not saying this verbatim. This is what I gathered from what she said. She's saying, like, basically, you know, he shouldn't want to go be sexually gratified by someone else, or, you know, deal with I should be basically enough. And she asked me, I mean, it would be kind of like, how would you feel if you had a long-term sub that went to another Domme? Guess what, honey? I know how that feels. And I will get to that. But here's the thing with me. I don't care if my man hangs out with women. I don't care if my man goes to strip clubs. I am not a jealous person, and I am confident in myself. And if the motherfucker decides to stray and do shady shit, that's not about me. That's about him. You know, this I've always been that way. When I've had guys cheat on me, I have never been like, oh, what did I do? Could I have done different? No. That is a bad character flaw on them. If we have an agreement that we're going to be monogamous, then that's on them. I literally had a guy tell me he cheated on me with 2 girls at the same time, and he said the reason why he did it was because I wouldn't do it. I was like, oh, so yeah, it's my fault that you fucked 2 girls. And if that's something you really wanted, then all you had to do is tell me that you wanted to fucking do it and move the fuck on and go. I mean, you know, you have an agreement with a relationship that you're in that's monogamous. Now, if I'm dating some guy and he's just being disrespectful, see, that's my thing. Don't fucking disrespect me. And by what I mean by disrespectful, like, if you're gonna go to a strip club, I don't care. Just don't be spending all the fucking bill money. Don't be getting hand jobs. Don't be getting, you know, blow jobs. Don't be, and ladies, I know not all strip clubs do that shit. Trust me, I know. But sadly, it has changed so much where there's a lot of shady shit going on in the VIP rooms. But if that's the kind of guy he is, why the fuck are you with him anyways? I mean, that's not about you. If you're going to honestly think that you have to be the one that has to satisfy him in every shape, form, or way, that's a lot of fucking pressure. That's kind of like, I don't care if guys watch porn. Now, if you become to a point where you can't stop watching porn and jerking off to it, then there's another issue. That issue has nothing to do with me, because I guarantee, maybe it does. Maybe he's just not that attracted to me anymore. Okay, but that's him. That's not me. Then fucking break up and go on. I never have to feel that I have to be completed by somebody. I have had my heart broken like a motherfucker by men that I have loved, and they broke up with me. And it hurt like hell, but I also don't want to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with me. So I have confidence. As long as if my guy wants to hang out with girlfriends, like girls that are friends, that's fine. Just don't be fucking inappropriate about it. Don't be disrespectful. If some bitch is like flirting with you and being disrespectful to our relationship, you better fucking stand up. Now, if they want to go to a strip club with the boys or whatever, I don't care. Just don't be stupid and spend your money that you need to be, spending the money on something else. And you could even get a fucking lap dance. You could get titties in your face. I don't care. If it became like something constantly, then we need to have a talk. I'm confident in myself. And you know what? I don't want the motherfucking pressure that I have to be the center of somebody's fucking universe, and that women, I think we're like, well, I should be enough. Absolutely, you should be enough in certain aspects of a relationship. But let me tell you, we're not fucking dead. I'm sorry, but when I've been in a relationship, I could sit there and think, damn, that motherfucker's cute over there. Doesn't mean I'm going to act on it. Doesn't mean like, as long as I'm not disrespectful about it, we're fucking human. This whole thing where we're supposed to mate for life. No, we're not. That is really not in our genetics. I'm not saying I could not be in a polyamorous relationship. Trust me, I couldn't be in an open relationship. I have a fucking client that him and his wife right now, I think probably for the past year, have been, jiving with a amorous relationship. Now, guys, hey, if it works for you, by all means, I don't want any haters going like, wah, wah. I'm just saying, everyone that I have known that has been in an open relationship, it has never fucking worked. It has never worked. And, but those are just the people I know. Okay. So I'm not going to sit there. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. People are driving like fucking crazy asses. So, maybe there are people out there, I'm sure I might get like, hater mayor being like, well, good for you. But I am seeing my client right now that his wife has a boyfriend that, she goes over there. It's like she's married to two people. I mean, they have to coordinate when they're going to see each other. And for the life of him, he wants the same thing, but he can't get it. And then when he thought he was getting it, the wife got all fucking panties in a wad and jealous. So, whatever. Me personally, I can't do that shit. I feel like a lot of that is people want their cake and eat it too. I mean, why be married if you just want to fuck around and see multiple people? And I don't know. Unless it's an arrangement. I don't fucking know. But I'm secure in myself, so I don't have a problem with, oh, that's a really cool car. It's an old car. That's a cool car. Sorry. It's like squirrel. I'm trying out a new creamer by International. It's Peeps flavor, like the little marshmallow peeps. All right, let me get back to what I was saying. So now let me answer your question about what you said. If I had a long-term sub that went to another dom. I do. I have one. I consider him long-term now. He goes to many other doms. He sits there and professes his undying devotion to me, but yet he goes to other doms. And as long as he is not disrespectful to me or to even them and blowing smoke up anybody's ass, I don't care. Now, maybe you'll say, what if you have a owned sub that all of a sudden turns around and goes to another dom? Guess what? I've had that also. I had a sub for 2 years, and I mean hardcore sessioning every week. We even developed a bit of a friendship. All of a sudden just decided I wasn't his cup of tea anymore and started seeing a really good friend of mine. Now, mind you, we had a strong enough relationship where he could come to me and is it upsetting? Yeah, because it's like when you lose a relationship, it's kind of like a death. You know, that person's not going to be around again. You lose that connection you have. So, you know, my thing is, yeah, I was a little upset about it. She was because she knew me. She even talked to me about it. I said, I get it. You know what? People change. But I never thought I wasn't enough. He just needed something else. I can't be everything. We cannot be everything. People's tastes change. They want to explore something else. It's okay. If you have in your brain that, well, you know, he says he loves me or she says she loves me and we should just be together forever and that, I'm sorry. And I'm not being jaded. I've just never had that whole, you complete me shit, you know? I just haven't. I want people to have fun in their life. I want more than anything. What a betrayal to me is disrespect. So if we sit down and we have our guidelines and everything like that, and then they turn around and they blatantly fucking disrespect me, then that's where we have an issue. But guess what? Even when they do that, I don't take it personal. That is on them. That is fucking on them. So yeah, it's not about supporting other women being okay with your man going to a strip club. It's about you having oh, don't do it, guys. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm this fucking idiot. All right, there we go. It's more about like you being good with you. And I didn't mean any disrespect to this young lady. I really didn't. And I hope she understands that. And you know what works for me may not work for others. Whatever. I get it. But it just, when I was reading this, I'm like, it just kind of came across that you're just insecure. And, you know, well, my man, I should, and I didn't mean to I'm not trying to make fun or anything. Well, you know, I should be enough for my man. Okay, well, if he's out fucking others, then yeah, I'd be a little worried about it. But getting a lap dance or whatever, and having some titties in his face and a butt, I don't care. It's all how he handles it. If he's let me put it to you this way. If they're going to stray, male or female, they're going to stray. People think, well, if they're not tempted, I'm sorry, but if they're not tempted, so that means they have no fucking willpower or self-control, well, then that's on them too. Do you see where I'm going? It's not about you, sweetie. It's not about you. Now, in saying all this, if it really does make you feel uncomfortable, have a discussion with your dude. I mean, fuck. I could look at a hot bitch at a fucking strip club, and my man could be sitting there looking at her. And yeah, I've had my experiences with women. Trust me. I think women are awesome. I think women are very yummy, but I do consider myself motherfucking straight. Will I kiss a chick? Will I, who knows? I mean, it is, to me, being with another woman is purely a sexual thing, not, because I find them hot. But I could be sitting in a strip bar. I'll be the first to fucking be like, which bitch you want to dance? And when I say bitch, I mean that in the utmost respect, because I consider myself a fierce bitch. And, it kind of like, yeah, if he thinks they're hot, it's all about how he thinks they're hot. If he's sitting there trying to feel up and trying to kiss on them and shit. Shit. I was in Canada, had a boyfriend at the time, and the male strippers up there completely nude. And we went to a strip place, and I was like, damn, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. I was having fun. I wasn't sitting there thinking about, like, I don't know. That's just me. I just, I am one of the fucking chillest fucking bitches you could have as a girlfriend. Until you cross me, then it's hell on earth. My crazy ex that I've talked about, that motherfucker, he had the unrealistic thing in his brain be like, you're the most perfect woman in the whole wide world. I need nothing more in my life. I just could be with you 24/7. We could, you just complete me and da-da-da. That's a lot of motherfucking pressure on somebody. And it's just creepy to me. He didn't even want me to advance in my career if my career could take me away from him. And I mean time-wise or travel or something. It's like, yeah. So I feel that when you have feelings like that, it's about you. It's not about him. It's not about the other girls. It's about how you feel about yourself. I'm going to say it. I've had some major player dudes that have been with some amazingly hot, gorgeous women, and they have complimented me saying that I am, one of the best sexual experiences they've ever had in their lives. And I was like, oh damn, and I'm sure there's definitely better out there, but when I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. I just sometimes, I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm very realistic. There's always going to be somebody out there prettier, better, younger, fitter, smarter, dommier than me. And it's okay. Because the only thing I need to worry about is me. If that makes sense. I only need to worry about me. And I will never fucking chase some dude or anyone to want to be with me. If you don't want to fucking be with me, you don't want to fucking be with me. If you start cheating on me and doing all kinds of shit, then you're not going to be with me. And that's okay. It's all about being good with you and knowing your worth and your value, and knowing that if this person does do shady shit, it's not about you. It's about their fucking character. And, so that's why I just don't have a problem. It has nothing to do with being supportive of other girls. Trust me, women, we are some of the fucking worst to each other. Oh my God. I have been with boyfriends or dates and bitches literally walking up and being blatantly fucking hitting on them right in front of my face. And I'm like, hi, I'm here. I will tell a story about my boyfriend I lived with. and about this MTV VJ who was so fucking blatantly hitting on him. He was sitting there like, he was like, holy fuck, you're gonna kill her. And I was like, maybe. It was just ridiculous how fucking blatant this bitch was being. And she really thought that highly of herself. And you know what? I wasn't worried. He wasn't reciprocating. He was actually like, yeah, this is my girlfriend I live with. And, yeah, we've been together a long time. And, so. Now, I'll tell you the story about him down the line. He broke my motherfucking heart. He left me for another, but it's not what you think. But I still love him. I'd probably still go back to him, but it ain't in the cards, and that's okay. It's not about me, it's about him. So, anywho, so that's my take on it. Like I said, you could tell me to go fuck myself. That's just how I feel about shit. Just, honey, you're a fucking queen. If your man does shit that disrespects you, I don't care if they go to strip club. Just don't be fucking blatantly disrespectful about it. All right? So anyways, I hope even you subs can understand this shit. So I'm outie. Time to go to work. I have a busy day today. Yay. Money. I got some reimbursement opportunities, motherfuckers. I spent $125 at the vet yesterday. That's actually pretty fucking cheap. So, Amazon gift cards need to be bought. I got some shit I got to get. So there. I think I fixed my printer, so I don't think I need that printer anymore. But why not? All right, motherfuckers. Women, get out there, slay. Remember, you are the motherfucking queen. They kneel in front of you on the ground. Subs, head to the floor. And you know what? Tribute, fuckers, tribute.